Have you ever seen someone make a bold statement that everyone talks about for years? That is exactly what Demi Moore did, and it is a moment that people still remember. Yes, we're talking about a time when Demi Moore bared it all, leaving very little to the imagination. It was shocking, daring, and unforgettable. But there is more to this story than just the image that went viral. Let us find out why it made such a huge impact. Back in the 1990s, Demi Moore was not just any actress. She was already famous for movies such as Ghost and A Few Good Men. People admired her talent, her presence on screen, and her bold personality. But in 1991, she made a decision that would make headlines worldwide. Demi posed completely nude for the cover of a major magazine. But this was not just a normal photo. She was pregnant. Yes, she showed off her baby bump proudly for the world to see. For many people, this was shocking. At the time, pregnant women were rarely shown in such a way. Many thought it was brave, while others could not stop talking about it. Imagine the time before social media, before Instagram and Twitter. News spread mostly through magazines, newspapers, and television. And when people saw Demi Moore's photo, everyone had an opinion. Some called it empowering, saying she celebrated the human body and motherhood. Others thought it was too bold or inappropriate. Why did this photo matter so much? Because it changed the way people saw celebrities, beauty, and pregnancy. Demi Moore was not hiding behind clothes or makeup. She was showing the world that being pregnant did not mean losing confidence or style. She made a statement. Women could be proud of their bodies, no matter what stage of life they were in. Demi herself explained that she wanted to capture a moment of strength and beauty. She said it was about embracing change, being honest, and showing that pregnancy is something natural and powerful. It was not about shocking people, it was about being real. Of course, reactions were mixed. Some celebrities praised her courage. Fans debated whether they loved it or found it controversial. But one thing was clear, no one could ignore it. The image became iconic and is still remembered as one of the most talked about celebrity magazine covers ever. Her decision did not just make headlines, it started a trend. After Demi's photo, more celebrities began to share their pregnancy pictures publicly. It made people rethink how pregnancy could be portrayed in media. Instead of hiding or feeling shy, women could celebrate this amazing stage of life. Demi Moore helped open the door for that conversation. But let us not forget the courage it took. Demi knew people would talk. She knew some might criticize her. But she did it anyway. That takes confidence. That shows she cared more about expressing herself than following what others expected. After that famous photo, Demi Moore continued to work in movies, television, and public life. She became an inspiration to many, not just for her talent, but also for her willingness to push boundaries. She reminded everyone that being yourself, even when it feels risky, can leave a lasting mark. So, why do we still talk about that photo? Because it was not just about nudity or fame. It was about honesty, confidence, and breaking old ideas. Demi Moore helped change how the world sees pregnancy and celebrity. She proved that a single bold choice can inspire conversations, challenge old rules, and even change society's view on beauty. In the end, Demi Moore's choice was more than just a photo. It was a statement, a reminder that sometimes showing the world who you truly are without hiding can be powerful. And that is exactly what she did. She left her mark, and the world has not forgotten it. And that is why Demi Moore's famous photo will always be remembered. A simple image, yet it carried a message bigger than most could imagine.